A few weeks ago, I got my first car. It's a Cadillac ATS 2017, and it is really just an amazing car. But as I got it used for under $20,000, there's gonna be a few problems. We got orange headlights, footprints on the car, more damage to the paintwork, too much chrome, not dark enough window tint, not an extremely blinding orange, but most importantly, it doesn't have personality. And just so you know, these aren't real problems with the car. This is just stuff I want to do. I'm not complaining about this car. I'm obviously very fortunate to have it. And yeah, just wanted to say that. But yeah, for the next months and years and however long I have this car, which I'm planning on it being a little while, I'm planning to mod the absolute crap out of this car. And I hope you join me as I'll be making videos on the car while I'm modding it and showing off every chapter of its life. But that being said, we got a couple starter mods that we're going to do today, and I hope you enjoy. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to replace these orange headlights. The old headlights, as you can see here, are halogen headlight bulbs, and I want to replace them with daylight LED bulbs. First thing we had to do was turn the wheels all the way to one side, which will then give us access to the under part of the car right in front of the wheel. And in this area there's a few screws that we need to unscrew, and once we get that, we can pull back this flap, allowing us access to the headlight housing. Then I just had to switch the bulbs and then put everything back where it was, which is easier said than done. On our second side, after we already installed the new light bulb, we were trying to put on the cap to the headlight housing and it would not go on. So we tried for over an hour to get that headlight cap back on, and luckily after around an hour and a half of just constant back and forth between my grandpa and I trying to put it back on the car, we got it. So we're all good. And look at the difference these bulbs make. We just replaced this car's old headlight bulbs with $20 LEDs from Amazon, and it looks so much better. I'm so happy I did this. The next thing I wanted to do is start to black out my badges. My car is black and a lot of the car already has some chrome delete on it, so I want to finish it up with the grille and all the badging. So I started with the Cadillac badges. I got a pack of 2 blacked out Cadillac badges that fit my car on Amazon for $27. Good deal. For the badge on the back, I used some dental floss and I just worked it back and forth underneath the badge until it finally pulled up from the adhesive. I then cleaned off all that adhesive, and then I put the new blacked out badge right on top of the old adhesive outline of the old badge. And then for the front one, I don't even want to talk about the front one. The front Cadillac badge was so incredibly hard to take out. First of all, I had to try and pull out the bumper a little bit from the engine bay just to get my hand back there. But when I got my hand back there, my hand was too big. I didn't have enough room to be able to easily push out the Cadillac badge. So what I ended up doing, which was not the best idea, but it worked, I took a flathead screwdriver and I pried out the emblem, breaking it. Yes! Parts of the badge I think are still in the front grille somehow, but I put the new badge in and it looks perfect. It looks amazing on both sides of the car, blacked out, and I really love it. And finally, the last 2 things I'm doing are lighting upgrades. I purchased some ambient lighting strips that go underneath the dashboard, right on top of where your feet are usually in the car. I put the light strips on underneath the dashboard and underneath the seats, and I just hid the wires underneath the trim pieces or just underneath the seats. There was one issue though. But I can't get the cup holders out. This is supposed to be the easiest part, and they literally will not come out. I'm not even kidding. Getting this stupid cup holder out took hours. Now I'm so close to prying it out. I just did it. Oh yeah, that is gross. Oh man. So yeah, it seems like the cup holders were stuck because someone spilled chocolate or coffee or something, and it got down underneath the cup holders and made them stick. Anyways, after that, I 3D printed a tray because I didn't want to hide the control box under the car, and I thought the most convenient and easiest way to do this was just to lose out on some of the center console space that I never use and put a control box underneath and hide it with a 3D printed tray. And yeah, it looks great. And then I also took out the footlights on each door, and now when you turn on the car, the Cadillac logo shines on the ground. And yeah, just like that, those are the first few car mods out of the way, and stay tuned for the next episode where we'll do even more.